When our little girl was born, we got a Subaru. It's where she said her first word.
No.
Saw her first day of school.
Bye-bye.
Made a best friend forever.
Oh my.
The back seat of my Subaru is where she grew up.
What?
The 2015 Subaru Forester.
What?
Built to be there for your family. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
University Subaru.
The wise choice!
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, February the 24th. I have Professor Suzanne Burgoyne with us from the MU Theater Department. Good to have you here, Professor.
Thank you, Paul. It's good to be back.
Yeah, I enjoy chatting with you. First of all, you're a very happy lady.
Thank you.
And you're here today to tell us about something, a production that runs through the end of February, right?
Yes, we run through from tonight through Sunday.
Yeah.
And it is Tom Stoppard's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead.
Yeah. What's it about?
Well, if you know the play Hamlet, you know that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are two minor characters in Hamlet. But in this play, they are the major characters.
Okay, so they go from two minor characters
Right.
to two major characters.
Right. So we see little bits and pieces of Hamlet, little fragments of scenes in which they play a role, but most of the play is them backstage, not knowing what they're doing there, what they've been called to do, what's going on, and trying to figure things out.
So it's a funny production.
It's very funny. It's a comedy.
Yeah. Why did you decide to do this particular production?
I've always loved this play. Plus, I love theater about theater. And Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead is theater about theater. I mean, the whole metaphor of, you know, who is the playwright of my life? In other words, they don't know whether they are in charge of their own lives or whether they are characters in somebody else's play.
Oh, they don't know that?
No, they don't know they're in a play.
Oh, okay.
So it raises all sorts of existential questions. I mean, it's kind of like Waiting for Godot, the absurdist play by Samuel Beckett. Waiting for Godot meets Hamlet. So you get tragedy meets absurdist comedy. And it's
Now,
very funny.
As far as the set, you said this takes place backstage?
Yes, it takes place
So
backstage.
the set is a backstage set then?
Well, it's a combination between a void, which is the universe, the void, and a backstage, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And how many people are in the production?
Oh, gosh, I can't, it's 20-some.
Oh, my goodness. So you got a big production.
I've got a big production because Hamlet has a large cast.
Yeah.
And the other major characters in this play are, well, of course, the major characters in Hamlet, but they become minor characters in this play, you know, Claudius and Gertrude and Hamlet and Ophelia and Polonius, all those folks we know and love from Hamlet. But there are also the tragedians, the actors who come on and play the play that tricks Claudius into revealing he really is the murderer of Hamlet's father. So they become major characters in this play.
Is this a difficult production to direct?
Oh, yeah, but it's fun. It's
Yeah.
really fun. And I've got really dedicated, hardworking, and talented student actors.
So how long have you been working on this?
We've been working on this actually since last couple of weeks of last semester.
Yeah. So it runs now through Sunday.
This
through
Sunday, yep.
Last Sunday in February. If people want to get tickets, how do they go about that?
They call 882-PLAY.
I love that number, 882-PLAY.
Play,
Very
yes.
easy to remember.
Right.
Or can you go online to get tickets too?
Oh, you can if you're not sort of technologically challenged the way I am.
All right. Otherwise, just call 882-PLAY. And you can get your tickets, and it running through now. The matinee, Sunday's a matinee.
Sunday's
right?
a matinee. It's the only matinee.
Now through Sunday, what time is the production?
7:30 in the evening, 2 o'clock matinee on Sunday.
Okay, and the location?
It's at the Rhynsburger Theatre.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Professor Suzanne Burgoyne. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you,
having
Paul.
you here. Keep smiling, Suzanne. Keep smiling. Now I turn to Judy Arnett with the Central Missouri Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Yes.
That's a long title.
It is a long title.
We're
and
talking
for
about...
we oldsters, it's hard to get used to.
Talk about eating well. That's the main thing you wanted to
Yes.
give us today.
March is National Nutrition Month, and the theme this year is Savor the Flavor of Eating Right.
Okay.
It's another way to package the message that we've had for years, which is take time to enjoy your food.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Don't gobble it all. Don't gobble
That's
it all
right.
down.
Savor the flavor. Eat a variety of foods. Eat healthy. You know, the ChooseMyPlate.gov website has fantastic resources for teaching people how to choose healthy foods. You have half of your plate with fruits and vegetables, a fourth of it a protein source, a fourth of it whole grains, and then some dairy on the side. Great resources there. Great resources at eatright.org.
Okay, let me ask you. What is considered a serving of vegetables? How many ounces?
Really, we don't go with ounces, but for raw vegetables, we'll go with 2 cups, like a salad that's 2 cups full of vegetables. Cooked, about a half cup.
Okay, so when you have your salad, if you've got 2 cups of leafy, that's considered 1 serving.
That's considered 1 serving of vegetable, yes.
And then a half a cup of cooked vegetables.
Yes.
That's considered a serving.
Yes.
Most of our servings are actually larger than what is considered a serving.
Well, it depends on where you're talking. Restaurants, I would agree, servings are much larger, the vegetable servings even. However, at home, I'm afraid a lot of people don't get nearly as much as that. They may have a half serving of vegetable at a meal, but you need like 4 or 5 servings for a whole day. So that's where we're kind of falling down. Same thing with fruits. People just are not eating the same quantity of fruits and vegetables that we did 30, 35 years ago.
Yeah, because we're eating more processed food.
We're eating more processed foods. You know, the complaint that the dietitians hear a lot is fresh fruit is too expensive. There's a really good resource at ChooseMyPlate.gov that shows a comparison of what $10 will buy of fruit, whether it's fresh or if it's a combination of fresh and canned, or frozen, and you'd be surprised at how much you can get for $10.
With a fresh fruit.
A fresh or a combination of fresh,
Now,
canned, frozen.
When you eat vegetables and you buy frozen vegetables, are you getting the same nutrition value as if you were eating fresh vegetables?
You do if you're buying just the plain unsauced vegetables.
Right.
In fact, some people argue that you're getting maybe a little more nutrition because those vegetables are picked, harvested, and they're immediately flash frozen. So there's no time for any degradation of the product. So in some studies, it's shown that you're getting a little bit more in nutrition-wise in the frozen vegetables.
Professionally frozen vegetables.
Professionally frozen.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Right.
If people want more information, what's the website? Or phone number?
Well, I'd like to say that we're doing a library,
that's right.
the
Real
kids in the Kitchen at Daniel Boone Library on March 5th from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. The kids will learn to make a peanut butter Powerball.
Okay.
They can contact the library by phone or go to the library website.
All right. Thank you very much, Judy.
welcome.
We're out
Thank
of
you,
time for
Paul.
today. Tomorrow, Robert Green, Murray Center for Documentary Journalism. We'll see you then.